Kanina mga kababayan, pinirma na ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos at ng San Miguel Consortium yung major overhaul ng Ninoy Aquino International Airport na sabi ng maraming mga mamamayang Filipino, kailangan na niya siguro ibalik sa dating MIA, Manila International Airport. Tama naman po. Kasi sa ibang bansa, hindi man nakapangalan sa tao po ang karamihan ng mga airports po. May mga ilan-ilan po tulad ng John F. Kennedy International Airport sa Amerika, Ronald Reagan International Airport, George Bush, etc. etc. Pero at least may magandang contribution sa bansa. Di ba? Pero kung Ninoy po, perwisyo. Gawin na lang, ibalik na lang po sa dati. Sabi ng maraming mga nagre-react sa ating mga videos, mga kababayan, Manila International Airport na lang niya. Tulad ng sa Japan, Tokyo International Airport, Singapore International Airport, Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Bagay, may punto po. Pero Mr. Maravillas, gusto na naming marinig. Ano yung kasunduan na pinirmahan? The best po mga kababayan. So, yung napirmahan na PPP, Public-Private Partnership po. Panalong-panalo po. Jackpot yung ating gobyerno po. 170.6 billion na PPP. Tapos, yung SMC Consortium po, magbibigay agad sa atin ng 30 billion pesos. At saka, sa operations po ng airport, kikita pa tayo ng 30 billion annually. Imagine that, walang ni kusing na gastos yung ating gobyerno. Gastos lahat ni Ramon Ang ng SMC Consortium. Sabi nga ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, kikita pa ang ating gobyerno ng 15 times yata yon yung pakarinig ko, ng mas malaki kaysa kinikita ngayon. Ganon kaganda mga kababayan yung pinirmahan na kasunduan ng ating pamalaan sa SMC Consortium. Inuuna ko na po ang mga statement na to kasi siyempre baka siraan naman po ng mga kalaban ng ating Pangulo. Sabihin, kumita na naman yung mag-asawa. O di ba? Pinagpirahan itong kasunduan na to. Siguradoan niya Mr. Maravillas, gano'n naman ang linya ng propaganda. But before ko mga kababayan ibigay sa inyo yung full story, click subscribe muna dito sa ating YouTube channel and hit the notification bell para lagi po kayong updated sa mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. Like and share na rin po ninyo ng ating video. At huwag na rin po ninyo na skip yung ating mga commercial ads para tuloy-tuloy lang ang pag-unlad ng bagong Pilipinas. Sa mga naganap po ng Malinis and Spacious Fitness Gym, punta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL, Cebu Pacific and other airline companies, local and international, and bills payment for Meralco Bills, PLDT, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor Security Bank Building, Landco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Jilon Maravillas, contact number 0966-802-0949. Yan yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Na-set up na rin yung aming mga bagong gym equipments. May treadmill na rin po kami. Ito naman po yung bago naming product na binibenta online. Eye Glow Serum, whitening po siya. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect before and now. Yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiritso na lang kayo sa kanyang Facebook account, Riz Maravillas. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Mainam po ito sa mga pains at paninigas na mga kaso-kasuan. Pinapaid lang po sa mga pulses and affected area. Ito naman po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application, anti-aging po siya. you will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry, Ningxia Red Mix Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Ang goji berry po, may anti-cancer properties. Yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiritso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos pa? Ayos na niya, Mr. Maravillas. So, balik tayo mga kababayan dito sa napakagandang balita. Finally, pinirma na po ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos yung PPP project. 170.6 billion na kontrata para sa total overhaul po ng NAIA. Para po wala nang masabi, San Miguel secures bank financing for 170.6 billion airport. Yan po yung ating Pangulo. Sabi niya, this undertaking is not just about revenues that will be remitted to Treasury alone, but resources invested in the airport in many ways. It is an investment in our future. Kasi po, tanggap ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na talagang nabubulok na lang. Nabubulok na din talaga po ang NAIA. Pinabayaan ng mga previous administrations. Hindi man lang po nag-isip ng kung paano maayos yung gateway ng ating bansa. Napapahiya po ang ating bansa sa mga turista natin po, local and foreign po. Yung iba pa naman na mga kababayan nating mga Filipino, masinalay pa yung masasama tulad ng presence ng surot, ipis, daga, at kung ano-ano pang mga piste. Talagang yun po ang pinag-uusapan, mga kababayan, para siraan yung ating Pangulong BBM. You see, makakita lang po ng butas. Ngayon, tingnan natin, sabi ni Ramon Ang, magiging napakaganda na niya nitong ating NAIA, the best in the world. Ito yung naging speech ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Pakinggan po natin, mga kababayan. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, sabi niya, kailangan ng major overhaul sa NAIA niya. Yan po. Wala dito si Inday. Absent si Inday dito.
For today, we are celebrating a different kind of departure honor. Because after more than 30 years, the comprehensive modernization of Manila International Airport in partnership with the private sector finally is taking off. Bureaucratic inertia, political turbulence, legal wranglings, these are among the things that conspired to maroon the International Airport rehabilitation on the tarmac of inaction. The nation has unfortunately paid a heavy price for that indecision. The reputation of this airport has been shredded, and let us be frank about it, not by bad press, by its actual poor state.
Kita ninyo mga kababayan, ay hindi niya sinisisi yung kwento ng press. Hindi niya by bad press, kundi actual niya talagang may problema. You see, ganyan yung ating Pangulo, mga kababayan.
The gateway that should be the red carpet to our country has become a dirty rug that unfairly defines a visitor's first impression.
Naging dirty rag niya na dapat sana red carpet ang makita ng ating mga kababayan at mga foreigners po na pumupunta rito. Naging basahan niya yung ating airport.
Which we all know is extremely important for all of those who are tourists, who are travelers, who for any reason have come into the Philippines. I think that all of us have said to one another, bakit yung Hong Kong, ang ganda-ganda, yung Singapore, ang ganda-ganda, tapos
may comparison tuloy mga kababayan, bakit niya sa Hong Kong, sa Singapore ang ganda-ganda, pagkatapos dito sa atin. Bulok. You see, mga kababayan,
ng Pilipinas, napakasakit ng ulo. Kaya mabuti na, kailangan na natin ayusin ito. More damaging than the occasionally unflattering headlines are the inconveniences that many of its passengers undergo daily.
Gustong maayos talaga ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos yung ating airport para sa ating mga mamamayang Filipino. Maging proud naman po at sa comfort. Di ba? Napakaganda ng pangarap na ngayon natupad na with SMC Consortium, mga kababayan. At panalong-panalo ang ating gobyerno.
It also affects our economy greatly. The postponed improvement of the airport has resulted in delayed and reduced number of flights. So due to insufficient flights, visitor arrivals have suffered, denying our economy billions in tourism receipts. The truth is, before our guests can swim or shop and sunbathe, must secure airline seats first. The main cause of the airport's woes are no secret. It's been operating beyond capacity for many years now, almost a decade. And since that is the case, the restoration of this airport should go beyond its physical design and structure. It requires major overhaul, such as the rehabilitation of the passenger terminals, the airside facilities, the development of commercial assets and utility systems, the provision of intermodal and interterminal transport facilities. I think that we have all felt the difficulty of all of these different aspects of the airport operation. Siguro naman at some point, all of us naging civilian tayo na hindi tayo opisyal, na merong nag-aalaga sa atin, naramdaman din natin lahat yan. So today we chart the future of the airport. In a nutshell, we are embarking, and we have to admit this, on a fairly major catch-up plan. So let us roll up our sleeves. Let us be reminded that the bottom line of the Manila International Airport's resurgence is not what it will bring to the...
Tinawag na ng ating Pangulo, Manila International Airport. Malapit na, mga kababayan, siguro, na finally kailangan na nating tawagin sa tamang tawag po ang NAIA na Manila International Airport. Narinig ninyo? Very clear, mga kababayan, Manila International Airport.
Coffers of government, but the comfort it will bring to its passengers. So, I urge the San Miguel Corporation and Company Consortium to fulfill its commitments to this PPP project. This undertaking is not just about revenues. That will be remitted to Treasury alone, but resources invested in the airport, and in many ways, it is an investment in our future. The targets are worth repeating to remind us of the hard work that lies ahead. The PPP project will ramp up annual passenger capacity from 35 million passengers per year to almost double, 62 million passengers a year.
Matindi po. Magiging almost double from 35 million to 60 million mga kababayan passengers yung pwedeng ma-accommodate dito sa total rehabilitation or overall ng Manila International Airport. Yung NAIA na tinawag na ng ating Pangulong MIA.
2 million talaga yan, ha? Talagang malaking pagbabago yan. But we've seen it before. We've seen it in other airports. Nagagawa naman talaga eh. And so that's we can take lessons from all the other experiences and the best practices of other airports. Hourly air traffic movements will be increased from 44 to 42 per hour to 48 movements per hour. However, traffic abatement should not happen on the tarmac alone, but also on the roads leading to the airport. The time it takes to pick up a passenger at the curb or to find a parking spot should be shorter than the flight itself. And I think the model that we are always saying, ang halimbawa, to use as an example, Singapore Airport, ang kanilang measure is lagi nang sinasabi, the passenger, international, domestic, or otherwise, is out of the airport within 20 minutes. At the same time, it will, if they care to stay there for a day, may layover sila na mahaba, meron din facilities dyan. And so this is what we are trying to, the evolution that we are trying to achieve. So the fast flow of passengers arriving and departing must be guaranteed inside the terminal that is clean and comfortable. For the record, this PPP project was evaluated within a record-breaking 7 weeks, making it the fastest PPP proposal to be approved in history. But we did not sacrifice scrutiny for speed. It was fast, but it was also fastidiously examined at every step of the way.
Pinag-aralan talaga po ng mabuti ng team ng ating gobyerno yung offer ng SMC Consortium.
It was open, transparent, and competitive. In fact, the project was aligned with international best practices, structuring and tendering bankable and fair PPP projects. The result is this project in which everybody wins, from the people to the government that will enjoy the financial windfall.
Lahat panalo po, yung gobyerno lalo na, at yung ating mga mamamayang Filipino. You see, you just imagine, magbibigay yung SMC Consortium ng 30 billion pesos. Outright magbibigay sila agad. Pagkatapos, during the operation po ng airport, magbibigay pa ng 36 billion annually. Galing sa revenues ng MIA, ang SMC Consortium sa gobyerno. Matindi po. Panalong-panalo po, mga kababayan.
Project.
At walang nising ko na gagastusin ang ating gobyerno po. Mangunguliksyon lang siya.
Mobilize approximately 88 billion pesos in capital investments within its first 6 years of operation. This is more than 8 times the disbursed capital investments for the Manila International Airport since 2010.
8 times pala, hindi 15 times na sobrahan ko. Namali yung dinig ko. 8 times siya na mas malaki sa previous operations ng NAIA.
On top of rehabilitating and expanding the capacity of Manila International Airport, the private sector will pay the government approximately 1.052 trillion pesos in the next 15 plus to 10 years. This to 15 plus 10 years. This is more than 15 times the amount remitted.
Yun ang narinig ko. This is more than sa loob ng 15 plus 10 years, mga kababayan. 15 times na mas malaki yung makukuha ng ating gobyerno sa dating operations ng NAIA.
The Manila International Airport Authority to the national government since 2010. So, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, the PPP project is a fruit of unity, of vision, of purpose. It highlights the great potential of public-private partnerships in accelerating infrastructure development. By bringing in the expertise of the private sector, we are pushing forward infrastructure projects to meet international standards and to provide the public with state-of-the-art services. This PPP project showcases what can happen when we join hands in solving the nation's problems. It reminds us that there is no challenge that is too difficult, that we cannot surmount, that the Filipino ingenuity and spirit cannot surmount, so long as we remain bound together with a common purpose. The project proves that the bagong Pilipinas that we see is not an impossible dream.
Kita ninyo yung mga nanunuya sa bagong Pilipinas. Ito po ang mga ginagawa natin sa bagong Pilipinas po. Kaya kailangang suportahan po natin kasi magkikinabang tayong lahat, kahit po mga anti-government kayo, di ba? Mga dilawan, mga DDS, gagamit kayo ng Manila International Airport. Tama po? Tapos panira kayo ng panira sa ating Pangulong Bongbong. You see, nasaan ang hustisya niyan?
Therefore, let us keep working together. Let's brave the turbulence that may come so we may arrive at the destiny and the destination that we have dreamed for our people. Mabuhay, congratulations to our Secretary of DTI, of Transport. Congratulations to the SMC Consortium. For putting together what was, I guarantee it was a very complicated bid process, but we are finally here and well done, and we look forward to the successes of the future that this project will bring. Mabuhay at maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Ganon mga kababayan kagaling yung ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Lagyan niya Mr. Maravillas, kasama doon si Martin. Siyempre po, at wala doon si Inday. Baka niya Mr. Maravillas kamiting si GMA. Iwan ka po. Ito po si Ramon Ang sa interview ng mainstream media as published ng Philstar po. Pakinggan natin yung kanyang sinasabi tungkol dito sa pag-overhaul po, rehabilitation ng NAIA.
1 year, mas gaganda pa uli dahil matatapos yung mga infrastructure. And then 3 years later, pag natapos yung bagong terminal building, ay saksakan na ng ganda. Alam naman tayo mga Pilipino, marami naghahatid tsaka marami sumusundo. Ang tawag doon, meters and greeters. So, masasolve natin yung mga problemang yan.
Diba? Excited mga kababayan si Ramon Ang. Diyan niya, ano niya Mr. Maravillas yung expectation mo? Titigil na ba sa paninira yung mga anti-Marcos? Tuloy-tuloy lang po yan. Gagawa na naman sila po ng mga marites na kwento. Kung ano-ano mga kababayan na kwento, sasabihin nila, siguradoan yan kumita dyan yung mag-asawa. Ayan man lang po mga kababayan yung ating magandang balita. I-share po ninyong i-share ito para malaman ng ating mga kababayan sa buong mundo. Ayos ba? Ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye. God bless.